I'm not gonna lie, I never truly understood how fleeting friendships could really be. Being separated by moving away, death, or them not coming to one of your birthday dinners. There are people out there that want to love you, but you are being hindered from the traumas of your old friendships. So let's go ahead and put them on a tier list. The instigator friend. They love to influence situations into negative directions. You pull up to the table with your homies already seated. The instigator brings up a situation or a conversation in the past that could be a point of contention between you two. The argument then begins. It starts off mild, then escalates to where you are almost ready to exchange blows. But because you are two rational young men, the exchanging of blows does not occur. But an agent of chaos appears, echoing negative sentiments into each of the young men's ear. Wow, that couldn't be me, or even worse, me personally. Like lighter fluid onto smoldering coals, the beef is given new life at the instigator's hands. They don't want solutions, they want entertainment, pitting anyone against one another within their influence. But they are also cowards, because as soon as problems arise with them, they just turn into some chill guy, or they have no enemies. One has to wonder, are these people your friends, or do they just want to watch the world burn? Ultimately, the instigator friend belongs in D tier. The Flaker. The Flaker. I've had the privilege of being the Flaker and having Flaker friends. So allow me to take you into the mind of a Flaker. They wake up in their solitude, and the first thing they do is get on their phone, scrolling until they see the dreaded message. Get on. They begin to think, well, there's a few things I need to do before I get on. Taking a shower, brushing my teeth, walking the dog, and or eating while they haven't even ordered their food yet. And after texting back with one of those options, the friend on the other end will then ask, how long will it take? They respond with 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. But like a person's body count, you need to multiply by 3 because they are only telling you what they want you to hear. It would be an hour past the time they said they were getting on, and they won't even text back until tomorrow. They waste your time, drain your energy, and make Olympic level excuses, when in reality, they are just scrolling on Instagram. Ultimately, the Flaker belongs in C tier. The Simp. This friend doesn't actually have time for you. Their entire schedule revolves around whoever they are simping for. They are at the beck and call of their POI. And when you finally get around these friends and spark up conversation with them, occasionally they will bring up this person and how annoying they are and all the petty differences they may have. But at the end of the day, that's still they little shit. And you can't come in between that. And then you have the other end of the spectrum where they are constantly in hot pursuit, calling, talking about different girls that they are trying to get at. Who's gonna tell him that his Discord kitten doesn't want to actually meet up? Using your home for her Amazon wish list. It's extremely saddening. And because of that, the simp friend falls into D tier. The hater friend. The hater friend. Usually people that you hold close which celebrate your wins and encourage your growth. They are a walking contradiction, giving out backhanded compliments that toe the line just enough not to get caught out. You go to them for advice and leave overthinking yourself even more. You do anything they dislike or aren't interested in, and they proceed to guilt trip you into falling in line. They never celebrate your accomplishments, and even if they do give you congratulations, it's drier than a Popeye's biscuit. And worst of all, they gaslight you into thinking that you're the problem or you're in the wrong. Hater friends are like the fig tree. They seem to bear fruit, but upon further inspection, they are devoid of it. And because of that, the hater friend belongs in D tier. The drama-filled friend. This type of friend will always have you in some type of drama. They are unreliable, chaotic, and self-destructive, and low-key sociopathic. They don't see the problem in using your name and the things that you may or may not have said or done to save their own hide. And when the dust finally clears, they'll be playing right back in your face as if they're your friend. But to them, you are just another number, a piece on the board for them to continue their weird behavior. All of their problems are self-inflicted. And yet, even when they come to you, they do not want solutions. They want sympathy. These people are extremely draining. And worst of all, even if you tell them and make them aware of this, their lack of frontal lobe development won't allow them to connect the dots. You are better off ceasing communication. Ultimately, it falls to D tier. The one-upper. You'll be vibing with the homies and mention your recent accomplishment. Bruh, yesterday I just dropped 25 in Warzone. Dang, bruh, that's crazy. Bruh, that's not even that good. I dropped that with a sniper. Like, why are you even opening your mouth? No one was talking to you. You'll be having a rough day. Yeah, guys, my cat just died, so I'm not feeling the best today. Bruh, that ain't My mom and my dad were walking down the alley and some guy tried to rob us, shot both of my parents. And then I ran away from home, and while my uncle was looking for me, he got Swiss cheese too. You'll be alright. Why are we going trauma for trauma? They will never let you have shine because of deep-seated insecurity. To them, you will always be second rate, even if you aren't. Ultimately, the one upper friend belongs in C tier. The Zesty friend. We've all experienced a Zesty friend. One minute you'll be roughhousing like bros do, but this person will take it too far, touching all up in your no-no square. You'll be casually conversing with the homies, and the Zesty homie makes a joke that was unprompted, and depending on the reaction, they may make even more sus jokes. They are testing the waters. Sometimes the homies will peep this and ask, "Are you gay?" Which they will vehemently deny. But the homies are not easily fooled. They know he is not looking for the huz. He is indeed looking for the bruh. And if they can admit that, then it can potentially deepen their relationship or push them further apart. And because of that, the Zesty friend belongs in B tier. The filthy friend. That one friend that cannot use soap regularly. You may need to carry extra hygiene products just for them, because every time they dap you up, you feel the cold, leathery texture of their skin, and they always smell like stale chips. In middle school, we would stand in lines to travel throughout the building, and coming from recess, without fail, I would find myself behind this husky kid, and after playing outside in the hot summer sun, he would always smell like rotten cheese with a little bit of sweat. The girls would complain so much that they didn't even want to walk parallel to us, opting to proceed ahead of us. My nose was assaulted day in, day out. Cheesy musk. He was still a chill dude with a little kick to him, but my proximity to him hindered my social life, so I abandoned him. Ultimately, the filthy friend belongs in the unsub tier. You made it this far, you might as well subscribe. And if you like videos like this one, make sure to click the playlist or click the one that's suggested to you.
Bitch, I'm going up, I ain't stopping. Bitch, she loving me, she keep talking.